Round 12 of the FIM MX2 World Motocross Championship got underway in wet conditions. Rasmus Jorgensen got the whole shot on the Suzuki, but it was number 5 Rui Gonçalves and 25 Marvin Musquin who closed him down almost immediately and then battled for the lead. But it was Marvin Musquin, number 25 on the Red Bull KTM, who found a way around the outside of the Portuguese rider in the early stages and was never headed. Davide Guarneri, number 39, and Nicola Oban were battling it out also inside the top 5. And Guarneri eventually came out on top. Then Guarneri went through, passing Rasmus Jorgensen. This is in the later stages of the race. That was for 7th position. Jorgensen was down in 8th. Ken Roczen had a tough start, but he battled on from the back of the pack outside of the grid, eventually closing in on Jeremy Van Hoorbeek, who was 4th. Ken Roczen ended up in 6th position. Dennis Verbruggen had a great ride, but it was a win for Marvin Musquin. MX1 race 1, and it was Bonini who made a great start, but it was Clément de Salle who came out of turn 1 ahead of Ken de Dijker. But de Dijker on the Tekka Suzuki was soon in front of his fellow Belgian on the LS Motors Honda. But de Salle fought back, found a way up the inside of Ken de Dijker, but not for long, because de Dijker was back through into the lead. Question was, could he hold it there? Kevin Strybos, back from injury, was having a good ride, number 100, but eventually he would drop down to 9th position despite this battle with Manuel Priem on the Aprilia. 2 Yamaha teammates, David Philipparts and Josh Coppins, they battled for 4th position. Eventually it was Coppins who came out on top. Ramon was back from injury on the Tekka Suzuki, he was 3rd. But it was Ken de Dijker, his teammate, who went on to take the victory. MX2 race 2, this time Marvin Musquin up the inside. Whole shot around first turn, was never headed. Behind him, Joel Roulant, number 34 on the factory junior KTM, made a good start and was there in 2nd. Unlike Matisse Carreau, who was up there in about 4th position, but came under pressure and eventually succumbed to Rui Gonçalves and Dennis Verbruggen. Roulant hung on for 2nd position. Marvin Musquin was too far ahead. Nicola Oban, well, he was in 3rd for a while, but eventually Dennis Verbruggen would catch him on the LS Motors Honda. Ken Roczen had to again fight through from the back of the pack. He eventually finished in 6th for the 2nd time of the weekend, but it was another victory for Marvin Musquin. 50 points for him, he extended his championship lead. MX1 race 2. Nagel got the whole shot. Clément de Salle went down at the inside on the LS Motors Honda. Tom Church went down at the back on the Phoenix Tools build-based CCM. Ken de Dijker battled on the first lap, moving aside the number 32, Manuel Priem. He would then claim 2nd. He then challenged Max Nagel for the lead, found a way through a lap later. But Max Nagel fought back, eventually took the top spot. De Dijker was hanging on in 2nd, but would eventually come under pressure from first, his teammate, number 11, Steve Ramon. That was for 2nd. De Dijker fought back momentarily, leaving Ramon to come under pressure from Tony Cairoli, who then took 3rd. A couple of laps later, he passed Ken de Dijker for 2nd. But Max Nagel would go on to win the race. Ken de Dijker would win the Grand Prix.